Da, 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 da. Welcome to a special edition of the Place to Be Reviews live. It's a Wednesday afternoon. Hail Clone Geeks in the chat. What's up, brother? Watched Moon Knight, pretty promising. Yeah, that's part of what we're going to talk about today. We talked Moon Knight. We're going to talk Moon Knight. We're going to talk some Ezra Miller. Hail the lovely Sherry. Good morning, miss. Welcome. Thank you for joining me for this special edition. We got a huge ice storm here, and I'm like, all right, I don't feel like spending, because my kid's off school today, and I don't feel like spending 5 hours to produce a video today. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go live. We're doing 3 live streams on the channel today. And for channel members, your stream will be at 8 p.m. Until about 8:30, 8:40. And I'm working on a special guest who hasn't been on the channel for a while for that, one of my fandom collective brethren. And yeah, so we're working on that. And we had a great time last night on United Underground with Jasmine St. Clair, who I've actually been kind of chatting with on Twitter. We're going to try to get her to maybe come over and talk wrestling with us about her ECW time. She was absolutely wonderful to talk to. Great person. So yeah, I'm kind of working on that. She was very cool. And on Tony's stream last night, if you didn't catch that, go watch the replay. We had a wonderful discussion about July 22nd and July 29th on Nitro and Raw over there. So that's over in the Clown World Review. You can find a link to that in the channels section. So we got the lovely Sherry, Brutal Morningwood, Hail, the best name on YouTube, Will the Wiz, yep, Moon Knight dropped, Parrothead, Hail the People's Nose, Hail Parrothead, purveyor of memes, Hail Good Stuff Comics Gator, one of our channel members over here, Vassy Reviews, another channel member. I'm lurking in work. Well, enjoy listening in, Miss Vassy. It's great to see you, and you and I will need to do another horror review soon. We'll have to find something that we can chat about when you have a morning free, which is different time for you, but it'll be morning for me. So we'll work that out. I know you're taking a little hiatus from YouTube, but we look forward to you coming back, Miss. Hail, Chris Fisk. Welcome. Yeah, we got 7 in the chat right now. It's great, and just hang on. Let me see if I have it here for Vassy. Let me see if it's on here. I don't know if it's on here or not. Here it is. This one's for you, Vassy.
Shouldn't have come out to play with the big boys, Ian, because you're about to get a proper Scottish welcome.
What?
Oh. No, welcome everybody. Yeah, so Ezra Miller, you guys probably saw the video I did yesterday on that. If you didn't, it's there. Go check it out. But yeah, let me screen share this. We'll talk a little bit about Ezra Miller before we get into the real good stuff with Moon Knight, which I liked the first episode. I know there was a lot of trepidation, and it's on Disney Plus, so people are automatically tuned out to that. But I thought it was good. I did. I thought the first episode went well, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Flash star Ezra Miller reportedly threatened to kill couple gets hit with a restraining order. So this is in addition to him getting arrested yesterday. This came out with. Oh yeah, this was great. What smash that like button? How Ezra Miller smashes women's faces, right? Hail the time prophet. Shalom, sir. Mazel tov. Welcome. You get to catch one of the streams because I'm streaming. This is early for you. But yeah, this Ezra Miller, okay? Not a great Flash, first and foremost. Ezra Miller is not good in that role. He's a weird guy. He's just an odd duck. And I don't understand the fascination with people like this. All right, this guy is off his rocker. All right, he's out. He's choking out female fans. Putting them on the ground. He's out attacking people while they're singing karaoke. He's threatening to kill people that he's staying with. I mean, this is like Kato Kalin being OJ and Nicole's house guest without without him being non-threatening. I mean, but let's face it, Ezra Miller is not a very threatening person. I mean, he's really not. I mean, you look at the guy and you're like, this is the last thing on earth I'm going to be intimidated by is Ezra Miller. Yeah, he is a terrible Flash. Like I said, Grant Gustin, which is he's over here. There's a couple seasons of the Flash right here on the shelf behind me. But yeah, he's very weird. He's just a weird guy. I don't understand how people can actually get behind this guy, no pun intended, and support this madness, which is what it is. I mean, let's be honest. We're letting him act out some weird, like, I don't know if they're fantasies or whatever, and then we're placating that by continuing to to give him work, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Apparently, Ezra Miller likes to pretend he's plural and use they them pronouns. Yeah, he does. He does, which is very, very odd. Ah, damn it! I don't know if I have my Sonic clip here, because I do have a pronoun GIF I made specifically for people like Ezra Miller, but I think it's on my it's on my memory card or my my external hard drive, which I do not have with me currently. It's in the office. But yeah, I have a Sonic pronoun GIF for the Ezra Miller. I used it in the video yesterday. Good stuff. Confiscator says it all seems reasonable to me, right? It's pretty reasonable to do all these things to people and then recoil and play the victim. He's more fit. Alec Arcane, what's up, brother? He says he's more fit for future state's non-binary Flash. Well, didn't they have what's his name? The brother, Iris's brother. That actor said he identifies as like a tree or something. Then Walton had a relationship with him. I'm just kidding, Steven. Grant Gustin was good for 2 seasons. Then went woke as the Time Prophet. I like the first 3 seasons. Yeah, it did go woke, but I enjoyed the first 3 seasons, and then it was just like it was a slog to get through. The 90s Flash years, the dude in the fake muscle suit was really good. I don't even remember that, in all honesty, Chris Fisk. I don't. I was holding out for Paul Walker to be the Flash, but he obviously can't handle high speeds, this brutal morning wood.
I know what you get. You're a damn predator. All right, just get the hell out of here. I got a goddamn newspaper.
Parrothead Etep's pronouns are he and brew. That's right. Don't you forget it. Vassy, hit that like button. Don't be a Will Smith. Well, poor Chris Rock. I don't know, though. I think that's probably the most exposure Chris Rock's had in a while. I mean, he hasn't really done anything of any note. How long? How long has it been? Brutal Morningwood says, hey, I'm not only called brutal because of how I smell, Parrothead, L'chaim, says Chris Fisk. Ezra needs to keep his damn hands to himself. Right? Those of you who are familiar, remember that old Georgia Satellite song? Don't tell me no lies and keep your hands to yourself. That's basically Ezra Miller right there. Just don't tell me no lies and keep your hands to yourself, Ezra. Time Prophet Will Smith did the fakest punch ever. It was. That was so staged. I don't care. I don't care. Fight me. It was staged. That was a work. From somebody who used to do that kind of stuff, in the wrestling business, that was a work. That was a work if I've ever seen one. Amy Schumer said she was traumatized by the slap. She was traumatized because craft services shut down during the show, I believe. I just, yeah, she's horrible. When Wanda Sykes and what's her name, Regina Bennett were doing the gay thing, Amy, she was like, gay. Yeah, you're enough to turn a straight man gay, Amy. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but sometimes it happens with women like Amy Schumer. Time Prophet, did Will Smith do a fake wrestling slap? I mean, he connected, but Chris Rock like fed to him. It's like hands behind his back, leaned out, like, all right, go ahead and do it. Do your spot, and that's basically what it looked like to me. It looked like a spot. I said it the other night, and I said, this is hilarious because Will Smith played Muhammad Ali, which he had to learn how to, throw some hands. Will Smith is the least intimidating person I think I've ever seen that pretends to be a tough guy. In some of these movies, it's like he's in fairly good shape too, which it's like he just looks weak. I truly don't think he was even going to say anything to Chris Rock until Jada was like, wait, hang on, let me do my Jada impression. There. Here, we'll just cover the beard up. Will, he's like making fun of me, and Will was sitting there laughing, going, yeah, and you plow other guys. Or you let other guys plow you. I said that wrong. That came out totally wrong. But seriously, I was like, oof, that was bad. That was bad. Like she just, not only has she publicly and continually embarrassed Will Smith, but it continues to be just an utter joke because she's just, yeah, I'm going to, August Alsina, who is their son Jaden's age. I mean, I wonder if August Alsina wears dresses, Good stuff, Comigator. Got change in the pocket going jingle. Oh, we were all offended by that weak arse slap. Yes, we were, Vassy. Chris Fisk, I've seen more convincing slaps at Drag Queen Story Hour. Speaking of drag queens, we're about to get into this Ezra Miller article. Before I start roboting, let me turn my camera off this damn thing. I've got like 6 windows open. There we go. Like I said, if I get roboty today, we are in the middle of a freaking ice storm, which caused the kids to have school closed again today after they just got done with spring break in Michigan when it was 65 degrees, and now it's back down to 20, and we've had like 4 inches of snow and now an ice storm. I love this state so much. We'd still be talking about the we are briefly. I don't want to spend too much time on the Oscars, but yeah, it's because they're just it's bad. It gave the Oscars more publicity than they deserved. The lovely Sherry, Jade is the dom and Will is the submissive. That's basically what it boils down to. She is the dom in that relationship. Will is just, yeah. That slap was garbage designed to expressly generate buzz about the dead award show no one watches, says Chris Fisk, addressing the Time Prophet. Yeah. Time Prophet. I did whitewash Jada. I did. In the summer, I'm almost as dark as her. Like when I'm outside a lot. Chris Fisk, strap on, the Jada. Love your green screen. Looks almost real. This is not the green screen today. This is the real background. It's 60 in Ohio. Gotta love Midwestern weather. Yeah, and we're getting an ice storm here. No, this is real behind me. I can grab movies off the shelf. This is not the green screen today. Mama San is home, still working from home. So I'm out in the living room, and she's in the office because I have to wait to get my house built, our new house. So I don't have my office yet. Like I said, I'm so excited to get into my, a house with my permanent office. Because I have to move all my equipment every day, like twice. Like I move it out in the morning here to record, and then I have to move it back into the office every night, and then I tear down at night. The only thing I leave the green screen up in the office. I gave up on that. I was like, you know what? I'm like, I've got these big ass shelves I got from Family Video here full of movies. I'm like, that'll work as a sufficient backdrop for somebody who talks about entertainment. Good Stuff says, yep, beautiful day in Cincy yesterday. It was like 35. Yeah, it was like 21 here. I hate this weather. Okay, and let me address this real quick. I am going to have to postpone my trip to Cincinnati in a couple weeks, and it's for family reasons. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. I gotta hit Drew up and let him know. And I will be coming down there within the next month or so. But this is the reason why I'm gonna cancel it, and make fun of me if you will. But I'm a parent. My son loves Sonic the Hedgehog. The first movie we ever took him to see was Sonic in the theater, when it came out. So he has been dying since the post-credit scene for the sequel. And I'm going to take him that weekend. I would have missed taking him to the movies opening weekend to see Sonic and 2. So I am next, Saturday. I'm going to wait till Saturday. So we'll go watch it Saturday, and then we'll do a live stream Saturday night, or maybe during the day, in the afternoon, late afternoon, and talk about Sonic. But yeah, so I'm going to go watch that. Morbius, I was planning on Friday, which is 2 days from now, but we're going to wait until Saturday. I'm going to go watch it. The reason I'm waiting until Saturday is because my wife can't go with me on a weeknight because she has to get up so early for work, and we don't have anybody to watch our son during the week, and his bedtime is at 7, and I'm not... I'm very strict about that. I'm not letting him stay up late, so not on the school night. So we're gonna go watch it Saturday afternoon. So I'm taking him to see. I'm taking the wife to see Morbius on Saturday afternoon. If my parents can kind of babysit for him, their health isn't the best, so I don't get to use. They don't get to watch him and hang out with him very much. So I'll take him over there for the afternoon. The wife and I will go watch Morbius, have dinner, and then we'll come home and we'll live stream about Morbius. I'll get Vinny to come on because he's going to see it, and I believe Tony's going to see it too. He's probably going to get to see it before me now. I think we were both going to go tomorrow, but. I'll wait till Saturday, and then we'll do a Morbius Center live stream on Saturday about that. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to let you guys know what's up, and there'll still be other content. Members, bear with me. I'm my vinyl guy. I'm having issues getting in touch with him now. He's backed up, so I'm ordering the kazoos. Those will be here. And yeah, in case you guys didn't know. Let's see. Wait. Let me address the comments, and then I'll move forward. And we'll get back into the article. You call it nice storm in Britain. We call it normal, says the Time Prophet. Yeah, I one of my best friends is a veteran, and he was stationed in Britain for England for a couple of years, and they hated it. They hated it there. Absolutely hated Britain. Good Stuff says, yeah, that's way more important. Spending time with family is always first. Absolutely. Is my wife's walking around making noise in the background right now?
Don't care.
See, this is what I deal with. This is what I deal with. But no, so yeah, I'm gonna take Mrs. Etep to see Morbius on Saturday. Either she's gonna go with me, or I'm just gonna go catch it, and then we'll stream Saturday and cover that, because I'm still excited about that. Hail Godzillionaire, yes sir, a day. I am spoiling y'all today. You get three live streams out of me today. Channel members, I'll make sure to post the link for you guys, the YouTube link for channel members, on Twitter as well. I'll be doing that, this afternoon. And then be sure to check the community tab, where I'll post the link to the YouTube stream there as well. Because I feel bad, because Brahma mentioned, he goes, you guys aren't seeing the pop-up, the streams pop up for members. And it's like I added an extra, 4 streams a month specific. Well, no, 8, I think. Yeah, to two a week. So yeah, you get an extra 8 streams a month, Monday, Wednesdays, and yeah, and then like I said, when we get things rolling more, it's getting into, with my situation right now, the living situation. It's very difficult for me, because if there's days like today, I feel bad, where it's like I should be hanging out with my son. That's why I'm doing this, because I didn't want to spend 5 hours when I could be hanging out with my son, producing a video. But then again, it's like I don't want to shortchange you guys, so I'm like, let's live stream. We'll do that. So that's kind of what's going on in my spectrum, in my aura spectrum. I'm not in the aura, my situation right now. But yeah, so we'll have there will be a Morbius live stream this weekend, one way or another. The members live stream tonight at 8. I'm working on getting Flipped Out from the Fandom Collective to come on, because I love Flip, and I haven't got to stream with him in so long. Flip is a wonderful person and a great guy. Jeff, the rookie critic from the Phantom Collective, will be joining us also at 9, along with Saggy Melons, myself, and Tony. Nick from World Class had to cancel his appearance for the second time in as many weeks, not because anything's wrong, but because Jeff Hicks from World Class Bullshitters moved their Thursday show to Wednesday. So they're doing the podcast tonight because of scheduling. So Nick's like, hey, buddy, I'm sorry. I'm like, Nick, you're you're under no obligation to me. You're one of the WCBS, the 4. So I'm like, it's fine, brother. I understand. But Nick will be on. He said as soon as his schedule allows, he will be back. He misses the streams on Wednesdays with us. So yeah, tonight we'll have a great show. But yeah, let's talk about this Ezra Miller article here. Yeah, but first, and I do want to share this for those of you who maybe don't know. We added a PO box. Here's that. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to tell you. Do you want to send us stuff? Because this is how you send us stuff. We have a PO box now. That's right, PO Box 924. Prudenville, Michigan 48657. If you have anything you'd like to send in to the Place to Be Reviews, that's where it goes, and that's where your packages will be coming from as well when I ship things out to you, my Kazooians. Yeah, so there's our PO box we have now. So if you guys want to send us anything, send it there, and that's where all of the things I send out to channel members. And also, like I said, once we get the merch, we'll be sending little swag out to the winners of the quiz. So, like, we have, the quiz sensation that's sweeping the nation, Do You Know Me, on Wednesday night shows. And our panelist will be, as I've mentioned, will be representing two people in the chat. We'll pick at random, we'll let them, we'll just kind of write down the names of who's in the chat. We'll draw them, and each panelist will be representing 2 of our live stream chat, folks in the chat, and then I will ship you out something cool after the day after the show. All you'll have to do is email me to our business address, which I'll put on the bottom of the screen. Let me make a little banner here, and our email address is the Place to Be Reviews at mail.com, the world's best mail. So yeah, I'll that's where you can find you can send your address in once we start doing that. That'll be right there. There's our email address. Is a PO box expensive? Not really. I paid for a year right up front, and it was only like with the key deposit, it was like, and I got not the small size, but like the second size up, which is, they're not very big, but they like, if you have any oversized packages come in, there's like a locker that all the keys unlock, so you can check and see if you have like a larger package in there. I'm like, hey, you said large package. I'm so mature. But no, it was like $72 American for the whole year. It wasn't not bad at all. Because I was there like, well, you can do month by month renewal. I'm like, I don't want to mess with that. I don't. I'm far too lazy. I'd forget because I'm constantly juggling things. Not literally because I'm not that talented, but so no. For 12 months, $72. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, I promised the article. Here's the article. Ezra Miller reportedly threatened to kill couple, gets hit with restraining order. This came out 5 hours ago over on CBR.com. A couple files a restraining order against Ezra Miller for the actor allegedly threatened to kill them and stole their belongings. I have so... That's what she said. That's what she said. Good stuff, Comic Skater. No, Ezra, an unnamed couple from... Is it okay? Is this pronounced Hilo, or is that my Midwestern coming out in me? Is it Hilo, Elo? I don't know. It's I'll just say Hilo, Hawaii. Recently filed a restraining order against the Flash star Ezra Miller after the actor allegedly threatened them and stole from them. The couple has issued. It's supposed to be issued. There's a typo. Issued a petition for a temporary restraining order, claiming that the actor who was staying with them, threatened to kill them and stole from them. According to the court document, Miller allegedly burst into the couple's bedroom and is quoted as saying, "I will bury you and your slut wife." The order also states, Ezra Miller is famous and wealthy. This makes access to weapons much easier, as well as sending associates to harass the couple. Along with a wallet, the actor reportedly took Social Security card, passport, driver's license, and bank cards. At the time of writing, these items have not yet been returned to the couple. Well, that's something. Ezra Miller could beat up Will Smith. You know, I think that would be, if any of you remember Chappelle's Show, which I have the first 2 seasons on. Physical media is so important. I can't stress this enough. And check out my friend Fanzine, because he's also huge on that. Physical media, man, because it can't be altered, can't be changed. And yeah, I remember the skit, the Friday night sissy fights on Chappelle's Show. And that's kind of where I see Will Smith and Ezra Miller, you know, showing up. Not ESPN boxing, not like, you know, Showtime or HBO, which I used to love watching boxing. I was a huge boxing fan as a kid. My dad used to get picked on. I was really little, you know. I was very small as a kid. And I get picked on all the time. So I was like 5. My dad taught me. My dad was a, you know, boxer. He when he was a cop, and he taught me how to fight. So yeah, I had to. I learned how to, you know. I learned how to throw hands and not get picked on. So yeah, that it's a good skill. What about celebrity deathmatch? Yeah, they're still too big as sissies to be in that, even in claymation form. I'm thinking Friday night sissy fights is the. I need to make a GIF of that. Is the place for them two to be. Ezra Miller and Will Smith. During their time in Hilo, Hawaii, Miller was arrested for disorderly conduct and harassment following the incident at a bar, which we talked about last night or yesterday on the video. Yeah, him yelling obscenities at bar patrons who were singing karaoke, grabbed the microphone from a 23-year-old woman, and lunged at a 32-year-old man playing darts. I can't imagine what that lunge must have looked like. Like that had to be probably the most entertaining, like, visual. Like, I imagine his, like, he was just like, eh, and just jumped at him, and the guy just kind of sidestepped, and Ezra fell on the floor. I was like, that's it. He tries to, like, do his Speed Force run. He's like, throwing his hands up in the air and shit, like, with the weirdest running style I've ever seen. Ezra Miller studied speed skater to learn how to run like that. Cool story, bro. Cool story. I don't care what Ezra Miller studied to learn how to run like that. He's still an idiot. And yeah, if you didn't appreciate the hot dog gif I put in the video yesterday, I don't know what's wrong with you, because that was perfect. That was perfect. Time Prophet Ricky Gervais would have punched him back and told better jokes. You know, I don't think Will Smith would have tried that with Ricky Gervais. But can you? And I've heard other Ezra ice skates in his force runs. I could see how. Can you imagine how big of an issue it would have been if Will Smith would have been like Ryan Gosling or anybody white and did that and smacked Chris Rock in the face? Like it would have been a whole to do. It would have. There would have been, you know, Benjamin Crump would have been involved in it. Al Sharpton would have come out. You would have seen Sean King making all kinds of statements. You know, Talcum X, which is funny because I'm blacker than him. But Brahma Bull, what's up, everybody? Hail Brahma, what's going on, brother? Welcome. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Yeah, so Ezra, we pretty much, the rest of this article is pretty much goes over what we talked about yesterday. Except this part right here. The Hawaii Police Department has not commented on the restraining order or the dispute that took place between Miller and the couple. The authorities are currently investigating the matter. Beyond the couple's home, Miller would also be required to refrain from visiting their places of work and would not be allowed to contact them in any form. At the time of this writing, Miller and his representatives, not their, his, because your pronouns don't matter, Ezra. They don't matter at all. Have not issued a response or provided comment regarding either of the incidents. Miller is currently attached to 2 major projects: The Flash, directed by Andy Muschietti, which has been in development since 2016. We're talking 6 years the Flash movie's been in development now. And Fantastic Beasts: The Secret of Dumbledore, Warner Brothers has not responded to the situation surrounding Miller, and it is unknown if it will affect his appearances in either project. And see, Zoe Kravitz condemns Will Smith's slap. Tiffany Haddish supported it. Flash, Aquaman 2 hit with 2 major delays, bumped back to 2023. Does anybody even care? Does anybody even care if those movies are pushed back? Like, honestly, I couldn't care less about Aquaman 2 at this point. You know, and I say that as somebody who really enjoyed the first one. James Wan did a great job with that one, you know, keeping Zack Snyder's punk ass away from it. Hail Gap Stargate. Hail what the hell is going on? I decided to stream today in lieu of doing a video, my man. So, yeah, I was like, we're going to stream today. We're going to stream today. Book 'em, Dano. Murder 1. Book 'em, Dano. Was that Hawaii 5-0? I haven't heard that in a... Hail, Horny Alf. What's going on, brother? Welcome. Welcome, y'all. If you're just joining us, be sure to slap that like button. We already know the secret of Dumbledore. He's ginger beer. I see Aquaman's gonna be wet. That's a given. Aquaman 2. You know, and I'm still kind of shocked that Amber Turd is still allowed to be in that movie. You know, and I said it before in a video. The damn Johnny Depp's garbage too, as far as I'm concerned. You know, he's no saint. You know, out of him and Amber Heard, I mean, they're pretty much just both terrible people. I mean, if you need, you know, evidence of that, Johnny Depp, you know, pretty much said, "Hey, how long has it been since a sitting president has been, you know, taken out?" Well, I'll use that I'll use that verbiage for this, so YouTube, Mama Susan doesn't come down on me. But I guess it's all right to insult our 45th president. Is he 45 or 44? I don't know. I can't remember. They all run together. They all run together for me. All I know is it's not Pop. You can't insult Pop. So, but you could insult the mean tweets, bad orange man with mean tweets. But let's talk Moon Knight, shall we? Let me before we talk Moon Knight, let me give my members a proper. This isn't the good one. Let me get the good members thank you here. I need to switch brands to do that. There we go. There's really no difference. Here's the Sonic. Here's the gift that was on the other brand. See, I told you guys it was worth it. And thank you to all 17 of our members. Yeah, so here's to you. There we are, ladies and gents. Thank you so much to all our channel members. I see we got a couple new names in the chat. 24 Eyes, Outcast Owls Live. Hail, brother. Hail. What's going on, 24? Welcome, man. Welcome. Good to see you. I got to get back over on your channel. I'll DM you after the show. I'll shoot you a message because I want to talk some more about the idea you had to do. So, Gaps is 40. Yeah, he was 45. I forget, man. I'm old and senile. You know what really killed me before we get into Moon Knight was, yes, a kazoo is a terrible musical instrument, but you know the Marvel Mondays. I don't know if you've seen the Time Prophet, the Marvel Monday intro we do is, you know, it's all kazoo. It's the Marvel theme played on a kazoo with a burning dumpster fire over the opening Marvel page flip. So that's kind of where the kazoo thing came from. And I call my the channel members are kazooians, your ETEP's kazooians. So yeah, but it is a terrible musical instrument. But when played in harmony, they sound wonderful. You know, and I've got a shipment of those, a shipment of kazoos coming into the house. So yeah, once I get the stickers made, we'll have the Place to Be Reviews sticker that's up in the upper right hand corner of the screen over here behind the microphone, right over here. That little logo will be will be on the kazoo, and I'm gonna sign them and ship them out to y'all, all my channel members, and then like I said, we'll have those will go to also to people who win on the quiz and things of the like. But Moon Knight, Oscar Isaac and Moon Knight. Let me know in the chat, F in the chat, if you watched the first episode of Moon Knight that came out this morning. And I've made it clear that I go into the show with literally zero source material knowledge. Outside of what people have told me that are fans of Mark Spector and the books. I've never read any of them. I think I might have maybe one old Moon Knight comic that my father-in-law gave to my son, because my father-in-law collects. He's a huge comic collector, especially Conan. He's got a ton of old Marvel stuff though, man. I love it when my kid comes home from their house and he's got like these old Spider-Man books, and he's like, yeah, here you go. I'm like, okay. Yes, Godzillionaire, Moon Knight is out. It dropped this morning, or during the night, whatever. It was. I thought for a first episode of a show, I thought it was good. It's on Disney Plus, Comic Skater, and yeah, that's where I don't know about the high seas yet, but it is on Disney Plus. I'm not gonna review the episodes individually. We'll probably talk about them on Wednesday nights a little bit. We'll have like a mini Marvel Monday, because they drop on Wednesdays. We'll have like a mini Marvel Wednesday. We might even relegate that to the member stream. If you guys are interested in that, let me know. But yeah, I thought it was good. Oscar Isaac take Star Wars out of the equation, right? Good actor, and I'm sorry, and X-Men Apocalypse, take that out too, because that was bad. But the visuals in this were cool. I like, Brutal Morningwood. Wait, who do you have to not blow to become a wrench? Hang on, Gap. Here, you're here enough. You're here enough. Let's see. Boom. You're modded, Gap. You're modded now. There you go. Brutal Morningwood says, I haven't watched it, but I also don't know enough about his lore to be upset by things they fudge with. See, and that's where I'm at. And it's kind of like the same place I was in with Uncharted, the Uncharted movie. I enjoyed. You're welcome, Gap. No problem. You're here enough, man. You're here. We got Uncharted. Everybody, the game was superior, whatever they said. So it's to me, I'm looking at it like the movie itself, the Uncharted movie was fun. It's kind of like I said, don't think too much about it. In my review, it was just turn your brain off and enjoy it. And that's kind of what you need to do. If you're not a fan of if you don't know the lore for Moon Knight, I would say would be to just kind of turn your brain off and enjoy it. Is just enjoy it. Ethan Hawke, I will say this, the Ethan Hawke character, I don't even know his name, but he's obviously the antagonist in this. I like Ethan Hawke, from Insidious to one of my favorite movies with him. I think it's back here somewhere. My neck's out, so I can't turn to. I'm like turning my whole body. I got to go to the chiropractor. Yeah, it is. It's right. It's over here. Right here. Training Day. Ethan Hawke was wonderful in Training Day. Thank you. I don't need the Don Cheadle mask right now. Trey just came out wearing the Don Cheadle / this man, my Don Cheadle mask. One of the best things I've ever bought at the bodega. But no, Ethan Hawke was good. His character, the dialogue, was solid. I liked how they introduced him. There's our P.O. box too. I just dropped that down there. Yeah, you just send it in care of the place to be reviews. I should edit that again because I'm an idiot. But so you've got Stephen Grant, the Mark Spector character, who he, he's having these flashes where he's got his inner monologue, which is Mark Spector and the moon, the whatever spirit it is that kind of enables his transformation, and you keep seeing him like, okay, so first of all, the song that they play during the opening credits, immediately I'm like, Engelbert Humperdinck, A Man Without Love. I'm like, oh, Maron, I love it. It was great. I love that song. Although I do like the Jerry Vale version better, but I will say the Engelbert Humperdinck version worked better within the context of the show. So yeah, it was a nice little intro, and he's got like a leg shackle, almost like Malcolm Bright did, if you're familiar with Prodigal Son, how he sleepwalks, so he kind of restrains himself to his bed, and there's sand around his bed, and yeah, he keeps like he'd flash out, wake up, and he's going somewhere else. He's transporting, he's becoming Mark Spector, and it was just a very, I liked it. And you see, he's obviously very timid, weak man. Stephen Grant is, he's got a date with a coworker. He works at the museum, and his boss is this woman, and she's constantly riding and berating him, and yeah, so you get him getting tore down by this female superior, and you see him, he's talking to like a kid in the museum, like telling him about an exhibit, because he obviously has an extensive knowledge about the exhibits. I guess Egypt in particular is what this focus is of this museum here, or at least the exhibit where he works. And the boss tells him, well, you're not the tour guide. Well, the actual woman that's a tour guide, he has a date with her, and he ends up blacking out for 2 days, disappearing, and misses their date. So he's sitting at a restaurant, and the guy's like, the maitre d' or whatever comes up, maitre d' comes up, and he's like, are you still expecting a guest? And he's like, I think so. And he calls her, and it's like, she's like, yeah, Friday was 2 days ago. It's Sunday, lose my number. And he's like, what? So, and he's supposed to be a vegan, and then he orders a steak and all this stuff. It was kind of funny. But I thought, like I said, I thought it was executed well. Didn't have any issues with it. I'm like, obviously they are, kind of making him look weak. When he's in Stephen Grant form. Time Prophet, you ain't old enough to remember Humperdinck, surely. But that's the thing. I know I wasn't around, obviously, during that, but I listened to a lot of classical music, considered classical by today's standards. Like I mentioned, Jerry Vale, Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, I Dean Martin. I'm Motown. I love old Motown music. I listen to a lot of arias. One of my bucket list things is to actually attend an actual opera. I enjoy that. I know people are like, wait, what? Yeah, there's I do enjoy that stuff. The Beastie Boys, Vinny, hail Vinny, hail brother. But yeah, I was talking about that. Wait. Horny Elf, do you sense this is another Marvel bait and switch? It's hard to say off the bat. I heard there was a scene in the previews where like some woman is just beating some like henchman or whatever down, and the Moon Knight Mark Spector character is just kind of sitting there watching. So I don't know if it's going to be. I mean, it's Marvel and Disney, so that's always a possibility, honestly. And I know fans of this character are sitting back with, kind of holding their breath going like, is this going to happen? I hope not. I hope not, Horny Alf. I really do. Hail Christian Fandom Geek. What's up, brother? This is another wonderful creator. One of my wrenches. Grab, and if you're wrenched, put your channel in the chat. Let's help these smaller creators grow. And I'm a smaller creator. I'm only at 1,100 subs. I'm not a huge channel, but I want to help. I want to help everybody around me that I can grow, and that really starts with my co-host ToneDef, who is I love this guy to death. I always say his dude is my brother. Even though we've never met personally, which I'm going to change that this October. We're getting ready to book our trip to Vegas for a handful of days. Go out there. We got some sightseeing and stuff to do, but no, I'm gonna go out and hang out with Tony in Vegas very, very soon, and get out there and meet him, which is long overdue. He's been on the show for 2 years. So you gotta subscribe to his channel, man. He puts out when he does videos, they're top notch. We do live streams every Tuesday over there, the Monday Night War reviews. I do. I want to see his channel. I want to see his channel grow. He's at 218 subs. There is no reason why his channel he doesn't get time to put out videos like I do, because he's working 2 jobs right now. But there's no reason he doesn't have more subs. Even his back catalog videos a lot of them aren't time sensitive, because he's got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle the original series reviews. He's got Masters of the Universe reviews. So yeah, just go check out Tony, and I see, there we go. I see good stuff. Comic Skaters Link, which I'm subscribed to. Time Prophet. I don't know if I am, but I'll make sure I am. Christian Fandom Geek, shoot me another DM, and we're gonna have to line up. It'll be a Wednesday night here for me. I think you're across the pond, so I know it'll probably be a little bit late for you, but and even if you want to come on a member stream before you make an appearance on the main show on Wednesday, absolutely. We can do, we can have you on both. That way we're getting you some more exposure. I want to highlight Vinny's comment, because Vinny knows this character better than I do, the Mark Spector Moon Knight character. He says, and they're going to soften up the violence. Black Falcon and the Winter Soldier already edited and cleaned up scenes. Really? They went through post original airing and cleaned stuff up? That's hilarious. How? I don't know how or why, but that's god awful. Christian Fandom Geek is nearly at 300 subs. Subscribe. Get over and subscribe to Vinny. God, if you guys haven't backed Shadow of the Kraken yet, grab one of his other books while you're waiting for fulfillment on that one. Vinny sent me City of Venus and some art prints, I think it was, and his ash can, and one of his art book for my my birthday last year. And once I got to actually read City of Venus, it was like, holy shit, like I need more of this. And that's how these independent books are. It's like you read them and it's like, you automatically like, okay, I need more of this. Hail, Dabian Donaldson. So, hello, Pete. Hope you're doing well. I am. Wow, somebody called me by my real name. That's all right. I don't mind. It's all good. I was listening back to an old live stream earlier, like last week, and I actually introduced myself by my shoot name, which I'm like, I don't know. The last time I did that. Vinny says they took blood out of the death of a character as well. I'll cover it soon. Oy vey. Oy vey. That's absolute shite. There we go. I see a lot of links in the chat. Red Gaze. Yeah, Red, Vinny, me, Tony, Chris Fisk. That's the 4 horsemen of Monday night plus one. It is. It's a great time. The live streams are always a blast here. And I saw, I think it was Gap said it earlier. Yeah, mark your calendars. Every Wednesday at 9. Right here. We always have bangers on Wednesdays. I don't mean bangers and mash for those of you across the pond. No, the shows are always fun. Their shows are always fun. They're hot. We're very, you guys know the production value we try to put into the big shows and things of the like, to make it more interactive, make it more fun, more engaging for you guys. See Vinny right here. Shadow of the Kraken's almost done. Last 2 pages to paint. And Vinny's art, dude, Vinny knows how to draw women. I'm not going to go full Keely Chow on him, but Vinny knows how to draw women and make them look like women, which is something that's lacking. And I'm going to say this, I'm going to mention this, and I'll get back on Moon Knight. I'm going to give you guys about an extra 15, 20 minutes. We won't go 60. We'll go about an hour and 15. Because I do want to talk about, I am the people's champion. No, I saw a panel from a Wonder Woman book, and there was a little boy dressed up like Wonder Woman, and he's getting bullied, and his little tiara flies off, and the bully gets like knocked under a hot dog cart, and the kid saves him, and Wonder Woman's like, oh, here you go. And I saw another YouTuber post this in the community tab. It's like, how cute. And I'm like, a little boy dressed like Wonder Woman. Oh. Why? Hey, Trey.
Where's the Don Cheadle mask?
It's on the floor. Would you dress like Wonder Woman?
She tastes like cat doo-doo.
Not Wonder Woman. You're thinking of Captain Marvel.
Oh, she does. Well, Captain
Yeah.
Marvel does too.
I saw that panel, and here, you can have the Don Cheadle
Look,
mask.
that you're wearing.
I'm not wearing it.
Look, you're wearing.
And it was, I saw that. Will he be joining? Why? Yeah. It will be. He probably will join the girls' swim team. I was like, when I thought of that, I'm like, the last thing I thought of was, oh, that's so cute, these. No, that's not. Yeah, dressed like Wonder Woman, Christian Phantom Geek. It was a boy. I guess he's supposed to be like, I don't think he's supposed to be that young. He's supposed to be maybe like 12, anywhere in like the 12 to 14-year-old range. And I'm like, so these books are grooming is what they're doing. Okay, I see you. So you're grooming kids now. All right. Okay, that's what you want to do. That's fucking disgusting. That's why I don't buy mainstream books anymore. I refuse. I refuse to support that kind of shite. Time Prophet. If he doesn't do his homework, make him dress as Wonder Woman. Actually, after we're done with the stream, we're gonna work on spelling. Kid's an ace speller. That's one thing I was always great at was English and spelling and things like that. So I make him where he's got his last. I'm proud of this, man. His last 5 spelling tests, he's got 100% on. And he took a practice test the other day, and he was afraid to tell me he got 70. And I'm like, buddy, I was like, I know how hard you work on this. We work on it morning and night. I'm like, I'm never going to get mad at you for making a mistake because I know how hard you work. Now, if you didn't try, then I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if I didn't get a little upset, But I'm like, you're not in trouble. I was like, you're never going to be in trouble. Oh, I got 70%. Hey, come back next time. 100%, getting 100% all the time, it's not realistic. So, it's okay to make mistakes. You learn from them and you move forward and you do better the next time. To me, that's parenting. Thank you, Davian. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, he seriously was dressed like Wonder Woman. Christian Phantom Geek. It was, like I said, when I saw this YouTuber, and if y'all follow her, you kind of tipped the hat to that one a little bit. But if y'all follow this YouTuber, you might see it on the community tab. Now, don't go commenting, anything, obtuse or being rude, because everybody's entitled to their opinion. I didn't even comment. I'm just like, I'm not getting into this can of worms. I'll talk about it on my stream. But I was very taken aback by that and the comments like, oh yes, this is so. I'm like, no, this is not good. This is not good because it speaks to a larger issue. And Vinny, yeah, Ron Perlman wants the children's. Oh yeah, Ron Perlman, that complete Cro-Magnon looking. Like, I don't even think he had to put makeup on for Hellboy, did he? It was just like, hey, let's just go out with your regular face. That's terrifying enough. He's an idiot. Ron Perlman's he's brain dead. Like, going after the governor of Florida for an anti-child grooming bill, and without getting I know we've kind of been like teetering on a lot of political stuff here, but honestly, I can't as a parent and somebody who is I substitute teach, as I've mentioned this before. I can't in all good faith not comment on this. This affects children. I the kids when they're in my care, I always like, it's like it's my job to enable your ability to learn, not to indoctrinate you. I'm not going to push my views on you. If you ask me how I feel about something, I will tell you, in an age appropriate way, because I teach K through 8. So, but I can't sit idly by while kids are being targeted with this kind. And you're seeing more and more stories about kids being peer pressured into transitioning, and schools are dispensing, hormone blockers and things like that now. And it's like, what? Like, if my son came home and said they're trying to, but it wouldn't happen because I sent him to a private school, and that's the reason I sent him to a private school, because the public education system is garbage here. In Michigan, in America, we have a huge issue with that. Thank you for the pop on the merch store, Gap. Yeah, my Teespring store is lacking. We're gonna get some new designs. I cannot design stuff like that because I don't know how to do the 4K upgrades to the imaging, which is what's needed for the designs. All the shirts there and merch now is all the images are all 4K upgraded. So that's good. They're good. But I want to add more to it, because Teespring will just take stuff down. Teespring will just take stuff down, and they don't offer any. She's out there making noise.
Shut up, bitch!
I played that GIF for her like 6 times the other day.
I don't care. I have to eat lunch.
Wow. But let's see. Let me go back to the chat here. Agreed with you, dude. Thank you, Christian Fan of Geek. Thank you. And you need another Time Prophet. You need another Ronald Reagan for president. Actors make the best president. Yeah. They kind of do. Here's that's our Facebook group right there, our private group on Facebook. I can add you to it. I haven't been as diligent about posting anything in there because I am in Facebook jail for like another 18 days. I get thrown. I get attacked on Facebook by the trans mafia all the time. So I relentlessly troll them, and they'll troll you, but if you give it back, you automatically get reported, because God knows you can't say anything about the Transformers. The Transformers are, they're righteous. Yeah. Ron Perlman has let himself go since Beauty and the Beast. Oh, that show with Kirstie Alley. I remember that. From back in the day. Yeah, the not the CW Beauty and the Beast. Let's see. Time Prophet. Use Illustrator vector scale to any size. Okay, I'll have to look into that. Like the cat taking down your stuff. Yeah, the freaking God, Mr. Beans does that shit. Which let me see. Which Falcon gift do you want? Let me see if I have. We've got this one right here.
He's out of line, but he's right.
Or let's see. Is the other one over here? I don't know if it is or not. Let's see. Hang on. I've got because I've got 3 different brands. Let's see. Let's go over I think it's on the Wednesday night one. Let's see. Is Into the Falconverse over here? Or is it just that you've got to do better? Yeah, I've got to edit. Here it is. Right. Wait. No, it's not over here. It's on Monday. We've got to edit up one of our super chat bumpers because the damn the song I used which is odd because I haven't been claimed on anything in so long, and of course they ding me for Lex Luger's theme song from 1996. I'm like, are you kidding me?
You've got to do better.
There you go. There's the end of the Falcon verse. There's the end of the Falcon verse. Davian says, we seriously need to protect all the children from these evil grooming monsters. Yeah, we do. We do. You can't allow kids to be targeted by these absolute weirdos who just hail small time republic. They are more than meets the eye for sure. They are. Beauty and the Beast was Linda Hamilton. It was what I say. It was Linda Hamilton and Ron Perlman were in the original one. But yeah, I might have said the name right. Kinda Hamilton. Yeah, she was kinda Hamilton back then, Brutal Morningwood. Not quite the Terminator Dark Fate version of Linda Hamilton, which was like, oof. It was rough. She looks rough. She sounds rough. She sounds like she smoked 18 packs a day for the last like 20 years. But to kind of go back, and we'll spend about the last 10 minutes talking about Moon Knight. I didn't see anybody in the chat mention that they watched it. I didn't, like I said, I didn't mind it. For having no experience, knowledge with the source material, I kind of enjoyed the first episode. I liked the setup. Now, I think there's 10 episodes of this, so, they can afford to take a couple episodes and slow burn it. But I think once they get everything, established, they really need to start hammering that home. It really, you can't do what they did with, like, the Book of Boba Fett, for example, where you have, like, the only good episodes were the ones with Mando in them, and I hate Pedro Pascal. Time Prophet, Terminator Dark Fate was that movie was horrible. And I say this, who I felt really bad for is Mackenzie Davis, because she's actually, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I think she's a beautiful woman. She did not look good in that movie at all. I thought she looked smoking in Blade Runner 2049, but yeah, she's had some bad roles. She needs a new agent. Small Time Republic, the weirdos will never stop moving the goalposts. You can't appease them by conceding to anything sketchy in regards to kids. No, never allow them an inch with the kids, because you can't. Because they always want more. It's always more. And, next thing you know, your kids are indoctrinated and they end up. They end up like de Blasio's daughter, looking like a frickin' just a nightmare. Gap Stargate says, I'm liking those shelves behind you. Where'd you get those? Here, I'll turn the camera real quick, and you can see the full scope of them there. And then there's the one behind me here. Hang on a second. You're going to look at the ceiling. But, yeah. These are actually, when our family video closed down here, which, God, I miss family video. It's a block from my house. And my son and I would walk up there and rent movies during the day, in the summer, and stuff like that. It was a nice little walk. It was always fun. Because kids' movies were free. You walk over and pick out a movie. I grab something, you grab something. But they closed down. I knew a bunch of the gals that worked there, and they're like, "Hey, we're giving away the shelves. I'm like, hell yeah! So I rolled my tonneau cover back and lugged two. I got one of them is bigger than the other one. I wanted to get more, but all the good ones were gone by the time I got them. So. Hey, thank you, Good Stuff Comic Skater, for joining us. Be sure to come back tonight. I'll make sure to post that members stream link in the community tab. It'll be listed for members there, and I'll tweet that out to you all too, the link to the show, because it is private, member stream, so you guys will have access to that. I'll tweet it out approximately 2 hours to showtime. Showtime's 8 p.m. Eastern, so I will have that tweeted out, and then I'll post it on the community tab roughly about 6 p.m. Eastern. The same with the tweet. So I'll make sure it's there and accessible for y'all. And I apologize for that, you guys that weren't seeing those links to the streams just out there. You know, I'm sorry. I thought they would notify you guys when we went live with that. That's on me. That's on me. I have not seen the Halo series, Damian Donaldson. I have not watched it yet. I don't have, what is that? Paramount Plus. There's not enough on Paramount Plus to interest me to sign up for that. Honestly, the next, and I mentioned this the other day, the next streaming service I sign up for is going to be Amazon Prime or Amazon Video, whatever it is, because I am going to cover that Lord of the Rings show for the channel, because I'm sure that's going to be fun. You know, I'm always looking for the next Batwoman. Oh, yeah, that's another thing you guys will have this week is the Bel Air episode 10 review will be out. I started doing those in individual videos because it is so much easier for me to do those in an individual video form than it was to do 2 or 3 episodes. Because by the time I had 2 or 3 episodes done, I would have 90 to 120 minutes worth of footage to edit down to about 36 to 40 minute videos, to cover 3 episodes. So I'm just doing those 1 episode at a time now. Hail, Bruce Willis is returning or retiring? Clone Geek. I could see him retiring. Brightest Day, what up? What's up, Brightest Day? Yeah, Lord of the Rings is going to be terrible. Time Prophet, it is. It is. But it seems as though people would rather hear me talk about shite than anything good. So that's why I keep going back to the well with the bad TV. I've still got to get that Batwoman best of season 3 video done. Even if it doesn't get as many views, whatever, I'm going to put that out still. I've got it working because I'm going through review by review and clipping scenes, and then I have to organize them all to make it coherent. I'm not going to go, oh, this is the best episode 1, 2, 3. No, it's going to be like the best of the lesbians, the best of Black Joker, and things like that in the video. So, yeah, that's what that's going to center around. But no, the Moon Knight show, I think it has a lot of potential. I like I said, Oscar Isaac was good in the first episode. There was some very very cool sequences with him going back and forth between being Stephen Grant and Mark Spector, and then there's a cool, I don't want to spoil too much, but there's a cool like car chase scene that he's kind of going in and out of character on, and yeah, I liked it. I liked the aesthetics and the visuals of the show. I thought it was good thus far. 1 episode in, and I'm sure there's channels out there right now that are just tearing it apart because of the lack of whatever, if it's not true to the source material, like a lot of these shows have been. They've veered. Well, thank you, Gap. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. You get they veer so far off course from a lot of the source material, and to your hardcore fans of the comics, that could be, I'm sure it's very jarring, because you get used to seeing a character portrayed a certain way, and then they're doing things that are totally out of character for them, and it can take you out of a show. It's like that with Star Wars for me. With the sequel trilogy, when all those were released. Like I said, I didn't even watch The Force Awakens until right before I saw The Last Jedi. I watched The Force Awakens, and yeah, the Last Jedi was like, and we're not going to beat the drum of The Last Jedi here, but I would have never paid to see that. I was not even going to go watch it. One of my coworkers was like, hey, I got tickets. I know you're a Star Wars fan. Let's go watch this. And I'm like, he's a casual, and I'm like, okay. Well, so we go watch it. And within 5 minutes of the movie starting, I'm sitting there going like, I was motherfuckering him, I was like, oh God, if I would have drove to the theater, we'd be leaving right now. But you drove, so we, the P.O. box and the email address are scrolling down there, right meow. If you fucking earbuds. If you're so inclined and want to send us anything at the P.O. box, there it is. And when I ship stuff out, that's the address it'll be coming from, right there. So thank you, Gap Stargate, for posting everything up. I appreciate it. I appreciate all my mods out there. I modded. There's we got a lot of wrenches on the channel. It's because so many different people will filter through on different live streams. So yeah, it's always fun to have, see different people in the chat. So I don't know. I do have to go though, as it's lunchtime, and Mini Etep is waiting for me to play some games and stuff, and yeah. So I hope I covered. Like I said, we'll talk. I'm gonna watch the episode again probably if I have time before the show tonight. I'm, like I said, guest tonight on the program at 9 p.m. Eastern. Well, 8 p.m. Eastern. We'll have the member stream. Thank you, Vinny, Clone Geek, Time Prophet, Gap Stargate, Dabian Donaldson, Lovely Sherry, Brightest Day, Good Stuff Comic Skater, 24 Eyes, Small Time Republic. Let's see, Christian Fandom Geek, Brutal Morningwood. I think I mentioned the Lovely Sherry. Yeah, thank you guys and gals. Vassy Reviews, my girl Vassy was out there. Can't forget Vassy.
Shouldn't have come out to play with our big boys, Ian, because you're about to get a proper Scottish welcome.
What?
Brahma Bull in the chat. Let's see who else. It'll let me scroll all the way back up. Horny Alf was here. Let's see. Why is that? Why is this doing that? Things are highlighted that shouldn't be. It's weird. Let's see. Godzillionaire. All my channel members, man. Thank you guys and gals so much. Yeah, it's and like I said, I want to get more content out there for you all. I do. I really do. Glenn Schroeder. Hail, Glenn. Welcome. I do. I want to get more content out there on the member side for you guys. So I will absolutely work on that. And, for now, we'll have special, hour, 45 minute to hour live streams for you guys before the big shows. And it lines up for me schedule wise to do that. Because Tuesday nights I'm completely booked, solid, with between Drew, Supreme Heretic. And if you get a chance to donate to Supreme Heretic, help him out. Drew, we know he lost his mom, and that, God, losing a parent, because I'm on the verge of that. My mom's not doing well either, so I completely feel for Drew in this. If you have anything to spare, go over and it's a Give, Send, Go, which is much better than GoFundMe or any of those other platforms that will take your money and just shut the campaign down and say, haha, we don't like you. No, yeah, Give, Send, Go over there. I think Drew's got it linked on his channel, and he shared it out on Twitter. So I'll try to retweet that if I can today. And let's see. So yeah, I do. I try to work as hard as I can for you guys. It's all a balancing act with family and YouTube. And sometimes I do shirk my family responsibilities and put extra time into this, but that's because you all have put your faith in us. It's not me, it's us at the channel, because there's a team here that is diligently on live streams. And Tony, he works 2 jobs and he's here on every live stream with us, at night, and I appreciate it. Vinny, Red, Chris, all our rotating panel on Wednesday nights, all 17 of my channel members. Thank you guys all. I do. I really appreciate you. And yeah, Gap, I try to. I try. If there were more hours in the day, I would use those to produce more content for you guys. I really would. But yeah, so we're working on some stuff. And like I said, I'm going to talk to Drew because I don't want to step on his toes or anything else. There's a Drew joke. Because I'm going to get Jasmine St. Clair. I want to talk to her specifically about wrestling because she was involved in ECW. And I am a absolute 2 of my favorite DVDs from ECW right here. If you don't have this one and you're an ECW fan, check this out. Hardcore Forever. It was a 3 DVD set released back in like 2007. I won this for a Blogger of the Month on a wrestling site I used to blog on regularly. called WrestlingMarks.com. And that was right before I got into the business. It's a great documentary. There's 2 full shows on there from the ECW arena in South Philadelphia, which legendary bingo hall. And this one, ECW Bloodsport, the most violent matches. That was put out by WWE, but it's still a great watch. And also, you guys know I'm a huge WCW fan. The Quintessential Starrcade collection, which dropped in like 2008, is another one. There's 25 matches on here. Wonderful Starrcade matches. A lot of talent. So, yeah, they're fun watches. So I'm going to work on getting Jasmine St. Clair to come on the show and just talk wrestling. Jennifer Thomas is going to come back. She is absolutely swamped with her Women on Fire wrestling promotion. And if you don't know who she is, episode 119 of Going in Raw, and then she was on Going Rogue, one of the episodes of Going Rogue. I think it was episode 41. Those are all organized into playlists on the channel, so you can check those out. Yeah, she is, Jennifer Thomas is awesome. She kicks ass, does mixed wrestling sessions. She was in WWE Developmental as Karma for a long time. Wonderful, sweet woman. Extremely fun and great to talk to. So, yeah, thank you, Gap Stargate. Here is Drew's Give, Send, Go. If you have anything extra to give to Drew at this point, to donate to that, I recommend it. Drew's a great guy, a wonderful person, and is going through a hard time right now. And I don't plug a lot of these because sometimes they get abused. This, in this case, is a very great cause for a human being who does so much for everybody else. So yeah, help Drew out if you can. I do need a gimmick. I don't want enemas though. Time Profit. So yeah, I'm done. That's it, gang. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Gap Stargate. Wrench posting everything up in the chat. Thank you. I appreciate it. And yeah, I can tell we only got 3 people in the chat now, so everybody's tuned out because I sound like Culture ETEP Casino right now with this lengthy outro. But I do appreciate you all. Thank you so much for joining us. I be ETEP Okuin of the Place to Be Reviews. I've been here with all of yous. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow. I'll catch you on the next one. And remember,
I could do this all
It's better to burn out than to fade away.